Welcome to Caning 101.3A. It's 3A because we filmed the whole caning sequence and then I had this brilliant idea, and so A needs to be inserted between video 3 and 4. So this video we're going to call Pervertible Canes. They're pervertible because they're not originally made to be canes. They're things, items we find elsewhere in our vanilla life and our kinky mind. The light bulb goes on in our head and we go, oh, that looks like an arrow, but I don't shoot bow and arrows. Therefore, that might be used as a cane. It's aluminum. It doesn't have a sharp point. It has a nice vibration, a nice tonal, and it has feathers that can be played on the other end. You might be in the dollar store, walking along, and all of a sudden, a feather duster jumps out at you, and you go, oh, that's a lightweight cane with feathers that are going to create a wide varying variety of sensations on the erotic end or spectrum of caning. You might be driving around the neighborhood in your golf course and your retirement community in your golf cart, and someone might be throwing away a fishing rod, and you go, oh, that's a fiberglass fishing rod. I bet I could take a section of that fishing rod and make it into a fiberglass cane. Has a great tonal. It's very flexible because it was a fishing rod, and now you have a fiberglass cane. That's how this idea came about. I was driving around and someone was throwing away an entire set of old golf clubs. I got halfway home, the light bulb went off on my head, and I was like, if I cut the head off of that golf club, it's lightweight. This one's made out of a graphite shaft. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a really nice cane. Now it might be too long, but my theory on that was I'm going to cut it right off at the head and try it out a little longer, and if I don't like it that long, I can trim it and tune it and make it shorter. But if I cut it too short and I don't like it, I can't add material back onto it. So these golf clubs, I have 5 of them. Fortunately, this person that was throwing away golf clubs didn't have all of the same model and same set. Some of these are aluminum, so the 2 irons were 2 different irons, 2 different lengths. I just cut the head off of them. Moodstone describes these as thuddy. But when you do a bounce with them, do a bounce technique, they have a really nice vibration and a really nice tonal. And the 3 longer ones are all graphite shafts, and those each have a different tonal as well and a different length. This one I really like. This longest one, it had sat out in the sun so long that the handle was starting to deteriorate. Well, my goodness, the rubber was just like flaking off. I'm like, I think I'm going to use some hockey tape. I took black hockey tape and covered that handle, and guess what? It's got a really good grip. It's not a hockey stick now, but it's an oversized cane. One thing I will say when you're practicing with canes, and we're doing this so we can show it on multiple platforms. At YouTube, we're going to use pillows to represent our caning bottom, as some of our other websites, community standards are a little different, and we actually use a caning bottom for the demonstration. But that's it for pervertible canes. That's not all the pervertible canes there are in the world. I'm going to leave your imagination to discover other vanilla implements that can be converted into safe pervertible canes. Thanks for watching, and as always, remember to subscribe.